Russian forces expanded their offensive operations over the past 24 hours, securing tangible gains across multiple fronts, including several that had been relatively quiet until now. On November 17th, Russian troops captured the village of Dorichanskoye in the eastern part of the Kharkiv region. Also on the Kharkiv front, it was reported that Russian troops were advancing southwest of the town of Volchansk on November 18th. The assault units were successful, capturing the village of Zygion. The area is currently being cleared of any remaining Ukrainian servicemen. Fierce fighting is currently taking place on the front line in the Liman area. It is reported that the Ukrainian command has transferred a counter-sabotage company from the 120th Territorial Defense Brigade to this area, which acts as a blocking detachment. Located in the second echelon, they catch deserters in a deployment linked to the increasing number of cases of Ukrainian military personnel abandoning their positions. The northern claw of the encirclement of Seversk is beginning to take shape. Russian forces have driven Ukrainian troops out of Platonovka. There are reports of fighting starting in the southern suburbs of the city. There, Russian assault groups have managed to overcome a Ukrainian fortified area on the outskirts of the city. Fighting is intensifying on the southern outskirts of Konstantinovka on the Slavyansk section of the front. Russian forces are employing tactics similar to those used in Pokrovsk. Small groups are infiltrating the town, raiding Ukrainian strongholds, and then retreating. According to reports from November 18th, the Gray Zone has expanded to include the city's railway station. There is no continuous front line in this area. For this reason, it is still too early to conclude that Russian troops control this section of the front. North of Gulyepo, units of the Russian 127th Motorized Rifle Division are advancing through operational space and encountering minimal resistance. Ukrainian positions to the west of Rybnopol have been captured. Russian units are now less than 6 kilometers away from the regional center via open terrain. There are no significant Ukrainian troop fortifications in this direction. On the Zaporozhye section of the front, Russian troops are concentrating their forces for a further offensive on Orykhov. The situation around this regional center remains difficult. The most likely scenario is that Russian units will attack simultaneously from several directions. The front line is beginning to shift in areas that were previously calm. The Russian army is intensifying its offensive in eastern Kharkiv, near Konstantinovka and Orykhov. This could be an attempt by the Russian command to deplete the Ukrainian army's reserves before the winter campaign begins.